ulti.TV.
Led by Mel T and Heidi Djukovac. John Greenfield grabbing some gratuitous high fives. Sugar Mags led out by Leanne King.
Alcohol, they get it all from our little shops over here, next to the comedy box. Alright, win. Even tall, inside. When the Sugar Mags will call for the hand, and SAFire got the D.
Okay, Emma Victory is going to pull. I'll do my best to commentate. However, John Greenfield is also going to be commentating over the loudspeaker for the crowd. So Emma Vic puts it up. One of the newer Sugar Mags girls pick it up. Kirsty Greenfield in a mile of space. Bryony Clinton hitting the end zone. Thanks for coming. Sugar Mags open it up with a quick score. No, wait, that's Courtney Thompson. Looks like Bryony. Courtney Thompson catching that big throw from Kirsty Greenfield. Bryony Clinton with the pull. Now that's Bryony. Wearing some knee tape. I don't know what the story is there. We'll try and find out for you if there's a serious injury. Hayley McFetridge on the open side. Getting the disc. Liz Bumack throws a foot up and there's a pick call on the field. Heidi Djukovac will send it back to Hayley McFett. Hayley McFett puts it out to Heidi. Heidi Djukovac really doesn't have anything. Joe Guard gets shut down by Jen. Ash Thompson with the disc. Out in front, Hayley McFett gets a grab, puts it up in the end zone to Heidi. SAFire returns serve and hold 1-1. Hayley McFetridge, she's going to be pulling here. Hayley has been working hard with Emma Victory over the past couple of weeks, working on a pulling. We'll see how she goes this game. It's a bit wobbly and a bit short. Only reaches about halfway. Sugar Mags will have a chance here. Leanne King picks up the disc, immediately dumps to Jess Colwell. Colwell on the near sideline. Dumps to Leanne King. Open side to Jen Hall. Hall with the disc, has a look. Doesn't engage the dump, now engages the dump. Leanne King, one of the most experienced players on this team, also one of the best. Will look to lead this offense. Leanne King gets the up the line. Several players looking. Bryony Clinton can't quite get there. Slight miscue from the Sugar Mags offense. Mel T will go back to pick this one up. Mel T bringing it in. Working against Courtney Thompson, who's on the mark. Dumps to middle to Hayley, who swings to the far sideline. Stina with the disc. Throws a high one. Hayley McFetridge, ponytail bobbing, and whoa, what a heads-up poach block by Bryony Clinton, who throws the score. Sugar Mags take the lead off the back of a very big heads-up play there. 2-1. So Amy Trello is going to be pulling for Sugar Mags. She's a very tough American. Now putting it up. Looks like Coop's going to pick it up. Ash Thompson with the disc. Heidi makes the undercut. Liz Bumack throwing a foot up in the air, hoping to get a piece of a throw. And that one goes down. MVic could not catch that. Sugar Mags get the turn. Will now be looking hit the end zone, and there's the huck straight away off the bat. Nice grab. Sugar Mags score. Liz Bumack scoring for Sugar Mags. They take a break. It's 3-1. Bryony Clinton will be pulling for the Sugar Mags. And that's how you pull, ladies and gentlemen. There's a big pull. Nearly getting to the end zone. Mel T with the disc. Throws it up the line to Sarah Jungfa. Mel T putting up the big one. It's outside in and it's fallen into empty space with no one there to catch it. Leanne King going back to pick up the disc, marshalling the troops as she goes. Jungfa on the mark. Throws it straight to Hayley McFetridge, who gets the block, hangs on to it. Now has a look, and there's people running everywhere. She's struggling to engage a dump. Throws an inside-out break to the back of the end zone. Gemma Armand pulls it down for the score. And SAFire get that score. They needed that. As I mentioned earlier, M. Vic is the other one that's been practicing hard for the last couple of weeks, trying to get her pulls on. We'll see how she went. Bryony Clanded from Sugar Mags just got it about 2 meters short of the end zone. We'll see if M. Vic can match that feat. Measured run up. And a pretty good pull. Will just fall at the brick mark, a little bit past. Trello picks up the disc, fumbles it a little bit, can't get it to Greenfield. Goes up the line to Leanne King, who unleashes the big throw. Courtney Thompson can't get there. I'm not the only one mixing up Courtney Thompson and Bryony Clinton here. They both have very similar hair, built along very similar lines. Hayley McFett will bring it back in for SAFire. So McFett brings it in, goes up the line to Kirsty. Dawson with the disc. Stuck with it. McFett goes up the line, complete. McFetridge goes fat side of the field. Emma Victory can't get there. Falls short. Trello will go back for the disc. Play it in for SAFire. Whoa, Trello breaks the mark to what was intended to go to Leanne King, but SAFire get a block and then Joe Gard gets to score. It's 3-all. SAFire claw back that break and take it to evens. So Ash Thompson with the disc. Her throws come really close to the body. Might see a hand block some point in this game. And throws it way out in front of Hannah, who can't get it. Sugar Mags get the turn. Now they have the opportunity to score. They've miscued twice. I think they'll punch this one in. Felicity Jarrett fell, as she prefers to be known. Bring it back, Bryony in the dump position. And I'm not sure what's going on there. Normally you would be on the line if it's a turn. Tegan Snedden gets the score. Sugar Mags go to 4-3. SAFire running onto the line. This game is really early, and they still know that. Bryony Clinton pulling again for Sugar Mags. She gives that a rip. And gets about the same range again. A couple of metres short of the front of the end zone. Looks like Mel T just jams this one over the top. Emma Victory with the disc. McFett goes into the corner, who catches the score for SAFire. So they trade 4-all. McFett pulling. This one turns over badly in the air and rolls to the brick mark where it gets stopped by Christina, I think her name is. Tegan Stedden comes off the front of the stack. She's so quick, she normally burns everyone. Throws open side to Leanne King. Throws a fake and then engages the dump. Still looking. Colwell up the line to Phil Jarrett. Jarrett throws an outside in blade to Sugar Mags for the score. Brilliant work there. So it's now 5-4. Leanne King with the pull. She prefers the spin before she pulls. As you can see, it's very effective for her. McFett to Spanner to Ash Thompson and Vic now with the disc. Victory, that is her last name. Throws an inside-out break to Coop, who cannot get there. Leanne King straight away to Fell, who unleashes that forehand. Stina gets there, but Erin with the grab over the top. Erin with that bright blonde hair. Fell reverses and comes back the other way. Can't get the look she's looking for, though. Then engages to Leanne King, who catches it with her face. Leanne King, she'll probably break here. No, throws the open side. Courtney Thompson for the open side goal. Sugar Mags go up a break again. It's 6-4. Hayley McFettridge going to be pulling this time. The last one turned over badly in flight. Clearly didn't put enough inside out on the disc when she pulled. See how she goes this time. That one's quite floaty. Won't even make the brick mark. Jess Cole picks it up. Oh, goes to Katie Lavis. Almost said Katie King. It's Katie Lavis now. Bounces off her hand. She can't quite get it under control. SAFire get the opportunity now. Hayley McFett goes straight up the line. Dawson goes back for the dump. Gets shut down by Tegan Snedden. And then the disc goes out of bounds. Yes, it's called out and a turn by SAFire. Sugar Mags will get the disc now. Katie Lavis with the disc. She's a brilliant thrower. She's very creative, and we'll see what she comes up with. Oh, spot on the money, but it's dropped. McFett picks it up straight away. She has a player streaming for the end zone, unleashes the forehand bomb. Ailsa cannot bring it under control. Falls out the back of the end zone there. Ailsa is very, very tall, very, very athletic, very, very strong. Can't quite get there for that one, though. Katie King, Lavis, sorry. Going back for the disc now. So the disc coming back in, Katie King, Lavis. With the disc, throws open side to Tegan Snedden. It's in front of her player Dawson, and then Snedden unleashes a forehand. And then the next one goes down the field with great continuation for the score for the Sugar Mags. And there's a call on the field. Everyone halt the celebrations. Travel was called on the throw, according to Rubenberg, the official hand signature rules dude for the game. So the disc will have to be thrown again. I think it was Joe Gard possibly made the call there. Nothing happening for Sugar Mags downfield. Goes to Tegan Snedden, who unleashes another forehand outside into the end zone. Gemma Armand can't quite get there. And Christina, I think, catches the score for the Sugar Mags. Having a good puller on your team is a really important part. Gives your defense an advantage. Hayley to Spanner. Fell on the mark. Danny gets it. Bryony Clinton on the mark. Throws to Djukovac, who throws upfield. Oh, and Catherine Coop cannot get that one under control and reel it in. Another turn. It's 7-5 to the Sugar Mags. They score here. They'll take half. Bryony Clinton picking up the disc. Oh, and throws it. Throws it to a stationary Fell, and Heidi Djukovac comes from the front of the stack and gets the block. McFett with it now. Spanner goes up the line. And they're knocking on the door here. SAFire need this score. McFett up the line. Oh, and there's a call on the field. An uncontested foul. And Heidi brings it in, but there's questions over whether it was in or out. We'll have a look at that on the replay. Fell is arguing that she was out. The crowd is saying that she was in. I'm inclined to agree with Fell here. So it's a contested score. It'll go back to the throw. And Leanne King got a hand on that one and deflected it. Perhaps enough. Anyway, the disc will come back to Spanner. She'll throw it in. Oh, it'll get tapped in and then she'll throw it. See Alex Britton-Jones in the corner there. Was the coach of SAFire last year. If elected, I'm not sure what happened this year. However, isn't coaching them, but for some reason is on the sideline coaching them. So go figure. Spanner with the disc, throws an outside in blade to Steena. And whoa, Courtney Thompson can't quite get the jump. It's 7-6. We're going to have a look at that on the instant replay. Sorry guys, my filming apparatus just crapped itself. And we just catch the back of Sugar Mags taking half. So it's 8-6 here at the showcase game of the Australian Ultimate Championships. We'll be back after half. Just while we're at halftime, I'd like to thank our sponsors Zone Ultimate and VC Ultimate for helping us get here. So we're back in. Coop with the disc, going long to Ailsa. Hangs out of bounds though. I'm joined in the commentary booth by my brother Reese. How do you think our sister's going out there, Reese?
Yeah, she's not doing too badly. Haven't seen much of the game, been around warming up and stuff, but yeah, she's doing alright.
Okay. And how do you think the IBeam boys are going to go in the next time slot?
I have no idea, and the time will tell.
Okay, good luck, mate.
Thank you.
So the dump goes off to Fell. Courtney Thompson with the disc. Throws to Erin, and oh, it's dropped. Straight through the bread basket. Hayley McFett picks it up. She's been handling well for this team to Kirsty Dawson for the score. SAFire open with a point. So it's 8-7 to the Sugar Mags. So Trello with a bit of a spin and a pirouette. Kirsty Greenfield. High release flick to Tegan Snedden. Trello, bit of a hop, skip and a jump. Takes the shot to the back of the end zone for the score. Sugar Mags trade one back.
9-7 to Sugar Mags.
Ash Thompson with the disc. Swings to Kirsty Dawson. Throws a swing to Mel T. Gets it out in front of Amy Trello. Looks like a straight up force at the moment. Dawson gets the dump backwards. And oh no, it's intercepted. Tegan Snedden gets the disc. Inside out break. Stumac. Liz Bumac gets the disc for the score. The break. 10-7 according to John Greenfield. So after a brief timeout, SAFire taking it, trying to break the momentum of this Sugar Mag side. The Sugar Magnolias will come out on D. Bryony Clinton with a pull. And it's another pretty good one. Mel T struggles to bring it under control. Bit of a slippery disc, I think, out there. Hannah with the disc. Throws it into the ground. Oh, and that's a turnover. The Sugar Mags get a chance. Immediate play it in by Leanne King. Bryony Clinton with the disc now. Throws a dump to Leanne King and then gets it back from Leanne. And then unleashes a big hug, a big forehand hug down the field. Courtney Thompson, who boxes well for the score. Sugar Mags take the lead. Well, they've been in the lead and they hold that lead, 11-7. So there's the pull by the Sugar Mags. SAFire need to make this game a close one by scoring here and then getting a block. Joe Guard clogging the space a bit. McFetridge gets it, and a pick is called. I think Ruben Berg isn't paying attention. He's ignoring them. Anyway, Mel T with the disc. She'll bring it back in. We assume it's a pick. McFett goes to try and get the reset, and a smart switch there by Trello, picking up the deep player, and an attempted pickup, but a foul on the throw by the looks of things. Phil Jarrett getting a piece of Emma Victory's arm on the throwing motion. And Vic gets this tapped in. Uncontested by the looks of things. Joe Guard to Mel T, who throws deep to Heidi, who can't get it under control. It falls to the ground. It's a turnover. Sugar Mags get the disc. Get the shot. Jess Cole will bring it in. Throws a big outside-in blade. Another big inside-out blade. Outside-in, sorry. Torello up the line. Tegan Snedden with the disc. Reverses into the middle of the field. Oh, Jess Caldwell. She's got a big reach, but can't quite reach high enough for that one. McFett will bring this one in. That's it, a very tight mark there. Vic gets the disc. Phil Jarrett on the mark. Looks like it's a bit of a straight up here. Spanner with it. Throws in the middle of the field. Joe Guard getting free. Vic. Emma Victory with the disc. Throws to the poached Spanner. Spanner unleashes the huck. Outside into McFetridge, who can't get up there. The disc falls to the turf. And the turn will stand. Trello brings it in, faces Scuba and sends Spanner the wrong way. It's a good fake. So Christina with the disc here, being marked by Emma Victory. Tegan Snedden working on Ailsa Enting-Hawk. And that one's out in front. Neither Trello nor Jen Hall can get onto that. It's a turn. McFett pitting up the disc. Jess Colwell guards the up the line well. Spanner gets the reset in the middle of the field. Up the line to Emma Victory. Victory throws a break. Joe Guard. Another break. Heidi Jukovac, Mel T running away from her defender. The throw goes down though. Not enough air there by Heidi Jukovac. And a timeout has been called by Amy Trello. Sorry, talking ulti.TV strategy with Mike, and I'm not watching the game. Mel T with a big block. Oh, drops into Jen Hall's hands though. Hall with the disc. Jen to Fell, and Jukovac with a block over Christina. Mel T will pick this one up for SAFire. They'll look to punch this in straight away. Jess Colwell on the mark. Joe Guard sends Jen Hall the wrong way. Joe Guard on the far sideline going up the line. Ailsa Enting-Hawk putting it up in the air. Ash Thompson not quite in the end zone. Now looking for something. Ailsa, Hayley McFetridge catches the goal. So SAFire, they get that score and they needed that. So Jukovac will bring this one in. I've been relieved of camera duties for the moment. Mike Palmer taking over. Whoa, and that's a big swing by Leanne King. Bryony Clinton with the disc. And the force looks like to be a return. Leanne King gets it. Tight mark there, Erin. That bright blonde hair that she's got. And whoa, that's almost a block there. So now it's Tegan Snedden with the disc. Leanne King gets the reset and unleashes a flick to Katie Lavis. Katie Lavis to Leanne King. Leanne King unleashing the huck deep to Courtney Thompson. Courtney's going, scores. The Sugar Mags go in again. And the score is 12-8. The SAFire team are in danger of losing this one right here, right now. They need this score. So the Sugar Mags on D. Bryony with another pull. absolutely ripping that disc tonight. Gets another good pull up there. McFett catches it, throws it to Ash Thompson. Thompson to Spanner. Stumac had a bit on it, and there's a hug to Emma Victory, who slides in to get it, but can't quite get it under control while sliding. Bit unlucky there. That was a great effort. So there was a pick before the throw. We didn't realise. We thought that was a turnover. However, Hannah gets it back and gets another shot. So the disc coming in. Spanner. And then unleashes another huck. Ailsa, Enting Hawk underneath it. Catches the disc on the way out. It's been called in. Aaron on the mark. Enting Hawk with the disc. Thompson gets the reset. Throws it into traffic. Off Joe Guard's chest. Oh no. It hits the ground and it's a turn. So the Sugar Mags will get another chance here. If they score, they're in a great position to win this game. Kirsty Greenfield puts it up to Erin, who brings it down from behind her head. That's a great grab. Engages the dump. Bryony Clinton goes up the line, gets the disc in a power position. Nobody going. Engages the dump again. Kirsty Greenfield up the line. The Sugar Mag girls are blowing holes in this SAFire defense. And there's the score to Jess Colwell. What a great point that was from the Sugar Mags. You see them get stuffed on the in cuts. They reset with an up the line and then generate more cuts and more movement. Great job there by the Newcastle girls. Bryony with the pull. She's been absolutely solid tonight. She's landed every single one in, and every single one has gone past the brick mark. Dawson with the disc to McFett. McFettridge throws a bouncing backhand. Jukovac goes up the line. Coop not quite quick enough though to get onto that pass. Turnover. Sugar Mags get another chance. So Fell bringing the disc in. Very physical mark there by Gemma. And a pick was called. So the disc will come back. So Gemma on the mark. Fell throws a high release break. And there's a throw. Whoa, straight through Tegan's hands. McFett picks it up straight away and unleashes it to Heidi Jukovac out in front. That's a money throw there by Hayley McFettridge. Heidi knows for the end zone, goes straight for the score and catches it. So the score is 13-9 to the Sugar Mags. We tried to get a female commentator on for this game, except none of them were having it, so you're stuck with me, unfortunately. So here comes the pull. Here comes the pull. Heidi throws it a long way downfield, and it sits up and stays in bounds. Amy Trello to Jess Colwell. Colwell with the disc. Nothing yet. Thompson gets it now and goes up the line. And Heidi Jukovac with a bit of a bid there. That's great stuff. We know where Heidi's at. She wants this game. Jess Colwell. Jess Colwell throwing to Amy Trello. Trello unleashing a hug to Courtney Thompson, who catches this one. It's 14-9. So at 14-9, it's do or die for SAFire. Consequences of losing this game are not pretty, though their tournament will pretty much be over in terms of a good placing, coming bottom of their pool by all likeliness. So right now they need to knuckle down, punch this one in, and there's a pick call on the field. So the disc is called in. Spanner with the disc. No movement from SAFire. And Leanne King, just about shuts down the dump. And there's the block coming through. Great play by Sugar Mags, and oh no, it's gone down. Just a bit of a miscue on that throw. Not quite hitting the target. MVic gets it this time, and SAFire moving. Hannah unleashing that throw out in front of Ash Thompson. Elects not to throw long. Goes to her twin, Danielle. Joe Guard with the disc now. The Irish woman. Throws it up the line to McFettridge and can't quite get it. The block is made. And we see Fell making space really well, getting right on the sideline and then unleashing a big throw over the top. Christina brings it down over the top of guard, putting it into the, not quite into the end zone. Tegan Snedden into space. Oh no! We hear the crowd. The crowd can't believe it, and neither can I. The game was there to be won, except it's a turn. So SAFire, they're still alive in this one. There's Spanner bringing it in. Joe Guard working on the front of the stack. Looks a little unsure of where she's supposed to go to it with it. Stina with the disc. Dumps to Ash Thompson. Thompson with the disc. Dumps to McFett, who breaks inside out. Oh, Stina can't get a hand on it. Sugar Mags. Sugar Mags get the disc. Leanne King picking up the disc. So she's looking. Got the dump. John Greenfield's decided to pick up the mic, even though he hasn't all game. Leanne King to Fell, who then unleashes the big backhand to Erin for the win. And Sugar Mags take the game. 15-9 in the end.
15-9.
And we see Tegan Snedden doing some sort of layout. I don't know what that was. Well, that's a great win for Sugar Mags, and well, it's not ideal for SAFire. I think their tournament is over in terms of a good result. I think they've been relegated to 10 and below with this loss. They'll be playing off against the other teams in their pool tomorrow. Thanks for joining us. I've been Dan Clinton with ulti.TV. Thanks again to our sponsors VC and Zone for helping us get here. We'll see you for the next showcase game, which should start any moment. Thank you.